lune trop blême pose un diadème sur tes cheveux roux. La lune trop rousse de gloire éclaire.
Lexi's incisors, cuspids, bicuspids, and tricuspids all worked to grind up her burrito. And after that, salivary amylase produced by the submandibular, sublingual, and parotid glands all began the digestive process. It entered her esophagus through her pharynx, and the larynx was protected by the epiglottis, which is a flap of flesh which covers the entrance to the trachea. It continued down her esophagus through the process of peristalsis, which is muscular contractions of the alimentary canal. It entered into her stomach through her cardiac sphincter, which is over here. Next, the food goes through the cardiac sphincter into the top part of the stomach called the fundus. Next, it goes to the body of the stomach, which is lined with folds called rugae, which increase surface area of the stomach to help absorb nutrients. The stomach is crescent-shaped, and the inner part is the lesser curvature, and the outer part is the greater curvature. The stomach creates chyme, which passes through the pyloric sphincter into the duodenum. Okay. Meanwhile, the liver produces bile, which is stored in the gallbladder. The bile then mixes with chyme in the duodenum.
The chyme and bile go into the duodenum, which then goes into the jejunum, next into the ileum, which is the longest part of the small intestine. Over here. The folds in the small intestine, called villi, help absorb nutrients.
The mixture then enters into the cecum, which is the earliest part of the ascending colon of the small intestine. Coming off of the cecum is the appendix, which has no function. Through peristalsis, the mixture then continues up through the ascending colon, across the transverse colon, down the descending colon, and into the sigmoid colon. This empties off into the rectum and then out through the anus. Lexi now has to poop.
You're insecure, don't know what for. You're turning heads when you walk through the door. Don't need makeup to cover up.
Okay, go.
Welcome back. First of all, how was your poop?
Wonderful.
On a scale of 1 to 7, what would you say your poop ranked on the Bristol stool chart?
That one. Type 7.
Wow, a perfect 7. You have type 7. In other words, diarrhea. This could cause death by dysentery.